welcome to another episode of Scaling Dynamics. Oh, this time we are doing AI Wrap 2025 instead of weekly wrap because this is an year end and why not? Okay, so in this AI wrapped video, we have four section. Uh, One section would be about models, the other section would be about the backlash and the problems which AI industry right now facing, and third one would be what will be the future along with the robotics and automation, and the last one would be a couple of honorable mentions which went viral last week of the year. And yes, this year 2025 wasn't more about AI, it was more about agentic AI. So I hope you will like it, and let's get to it. So we sort of had a lot of model upgrades, etc. So OpenAI shipped 4.1 alongside with the API, so it positioned as like, we can have up to 1 million tokens in the context window, etc. Okay, so and then again same Gemini followed the same thing, and they created a benchmark which will be helpful for people to evaluate these models. In 2025, OpenAI also described O3 and O4 mini as reasoning models, where these tools are designed to including the browsing and analysis across the images, etc. So then comes OpenAI current model, which is GPT-5. Now we have GPT 5.2, but OpenAI frames it as a routed system, a fast model for most prompts and a deeper thinking model for harder prompts, and a router that chooses based on the request. Why it matters? This shifts the experience from choosing a model to letting the system decide. So that changes reliability, latency, and how the product gets built. In January 2023, OpenAI used sort of like a browsing agent, where so they started a browser agent where the agent can browse and navigate website completely, and it was like a standalone operator site. Why does it matter? And mostly it's about the how they introduce the agents, where it creates its own environment and perform tasks crawling across the website, collecting data, and etc. So that is one of the good things happened this year. And coming to Google also introduced Gemini 2.5 models, which is again a thinking model. They had 2.5 Pro, and then in Google I/O made, Google announces the updates on the Gemini 2.5 Pro and the Flash, and introduced a model which is like deep thinking model. It has the same context window, which is 1 million tokens, etc. And then they rolled out Gemini Google Studio agents, Google apps. I built a lot of apps basically for content generation, etc. I built all those content generation, and so sort of it was really good, and we could see all over the X and the internet. It was just everybody is talking about Google's app feature, etc. And then it was sort of a really good initiative where Google did let people experiment with their ecosystem, and slowly on Google apps were all over the place. Okay, moving on to AI search mode, AI mode, which happened for Google, wherein they integrated AI mode to have a better search results. So I think one of the favorite ads which I saw, where there is a blind kid. So basically the parent makes a search query, which is, how do I explain colors to a blind person, which was really amazing ad. I think you should search and look at it, but probably you might have. So one of those things which sometimes touches your heart. So coming to Anthropic had a Cloud 4 family. Now we have cloud opus 4.5, and sorry, I think sonnet 4.5. And if you see the benchmark scores, they are amazing. Again, Anthropic is basically building enterprise first sort of, which is again making a really good progress, to be honest. And right now Claude's skills is getting really good traction. People are trying a lot of sort of all this skills, and like making that very easy to operate, making their own tasks and content generation, etc., very easier. Okay, and then moving to, again, this was about the agent, where we saw a lot of demos where someone was trying to book a flight through OpenAI's ChatGPT agent. Again, so one more thing I missed out, which is GitHub's Copilot agent. So they introduced it in the month of May. It was basically it was helping coders to build clean code. This is about the Google's DeepThink model, where they introduced first in May 20th on Google I/O, and then August 1st they rolled out for people to try out apps, etc. And then coming to Nvidia. So Nvidia announces a Blackwell Ultra, the next gen of AI platforms for reasoning, agentic AI, and physical AI. So what they are doing right now is that they are planning to have a virtual environment to train robots. So this is one of the really good initiatives by Nvidia. And yes, again, there is a news on XAI, which is like reporting they are expanding their footprint by adding lot of data centers, etc. So also you already know that data centers is basically right now the oil for AI. Okay, so moving on to the last segment of this section, wherein we had open source models. DeepSeek R1 they released on Jan, and Mistral again in Jan. Meta's Llama 5, Scout and Maverick was again announced in the month of Jan. So we had SoftBank having a major funding round with OpenAI. Okay, moving to another section, which is backlash. What happened to the people? What is going wrong in AI's world right now, in tech AI's world right now, which is human cost. Reportedly 54,694 people got laid off in the whole year of 2025. That is because of AI. Probably they might have created more jobs, but again, along with this, there is 54,694 people lost their employment. This is just US for right now. We haven't collated the other reports because still we didn't get a lot of legit numbers. So for now we are going with this. And moving on to one of the failures, which you must have read this, where Deloitte had paid Australian government for reporting wrong, like they were quoting the research wrong, and Deloitte was using AI again. So yes, we are not there yet in terms of reliability. We need to have some sort of trust factor till then again. So you can't completely rely on AI right now. So Deloitte paid Australian government and also probably Canadian government in this kind of research for screw up they had. Okay, so moving on to another section. This is very very important section. Also, everybody has to understand this AI psychosis. You might have heard it or you might not have heard about this. The first thing I want to tell and suggest people that stop using AI for therapeutic answers, because AI agents or like AI chatbots will give you the answer what you're looking for. It's more of a confirmation bias, or it's more of echo chamber than real critical answers, because at the end, definitely the models can reason, models can think, models can take action, understand well, but still there is lot of progress need to be done in terms of taking therapy directly from chatbots, because mostly you might end up hearing the same advice what you're thinking you should be doing. Like it will be biased. It, even though you have lot of understanding, you have lot of clarity in terms of what you need, but still you kind of end up just listening to yourself, because AI is not there yet in terms of therapy. Especially this is for the younger audience. Do not go for therapeutic sessions if you feel like you don't have any option. If you are not able to afford it, go for some sort of government options, or try to talk to someone. But I wouldn't say never try, but it will be definitely biased, there's no doubt. Okay, so again, there were multiple cases where people uh, died because of people have taken their lives just because the AI suggested. So still there are a couple of cases which is going on OpenAI, etc. But make sure you are not AI. Now again, I already told you about this specific thing wherein um, Nvidia is building a physical AI platform where it can access, let's just say, a city, a map of the city, or physical stimulation can be programmed on the AI. So that is actually one of the good things which can help us grow better in terms of robotics, automations, etc. So again, Aptronic and Mercedes-Benz, they raised money for humanoid robots, and Amazon has already deployed their deep fleet, and Skilled AI has again generated better models. I think Skilled AI is from India. Okay, so moving on. So there are the honorable mentions of the year, which I already told you that we have covered a couple of stories which are basically got a lot of traction, and one is the storyteller boom. I'll put links for all this resources. Wall Street Journal released an article on storytellers, like how recently, like 2025 was the era of storytellers, wherein companies hired more storytellers. Again, the demand was higher, so that was one of the most viral sort of stories. And there is this 4 people who released something called as context graph. I'll add the link in the description section, you can go and check it out. The third would be enterprise playbooks. The standardization of these templates, like generative AI, like they understand and they just deploy it. There is no custom solutions, etc. There's a playbook which I'll be dropping in the description, also along with that search AI mode. So this has been a sort of talking point wherein people are who worked on SEO, etc. They are sort of not able to understand how does the AI mode works, because if you see, not all of their SEO effort has gone to vain, but still it has a huge impact in terms of search engine optimization. So still there is a lot of conflict, there's a lot of debate going around it. You can check it out. Okay, the last controversy is the deleted chat controversy. Again, I want you people to read about it and understand from your vantage points. You will have the article in the description below. And thanks for watching this episode. This is AI Wrapped 2025. From the next week onwards, we will have weekly wraps again. And till then, keep writing, keep building, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.